Perkenalkan, nama saya Nanda Fadriazari. Saya dari Student Mobility from Indonesia. Today, I will present about the Bobo experiment by Albert Bandura. Albert Bandura was born in 1925 in Canada. In 1949, he earned a BA in Psychology at the University of British Columbia. Some books mention that Albert Bandura as a figure in behaviorism with modeling and social learning theory, because his successful theories include cognitive aspects in explaining every behavior. Albert Bandura is also said to be an influential figure in bridging the transition from behaviorism to cognitive psychology. For Albert Bandura, personal factors such as personality, environment, and behavior will interaction with each other. The relationship is not one-way or unidirectional causation. Albert mentioned three human capacities that influence the behaviorism process, namely the ability to observe other people's behavior, the ability to cognitive process of the result of their observation, and last, the ability to self-regulate or self-determination. This experiment was carried out in the 1915 to test the hypothesis that aggressive behavior can be obtained through social learning or modeling. In this experiment, Albert Bandura asking some children to watch a movie that saw aggressive behavior shown by an adult towards a doll, while some other children watch a movie that saw non-aggressive behavior. Research conducted by Albert Bandura showed that children who watch aggressive behavior were able to show even higher levels of aggressive behaviors toward the doll they profited. So, the Bobo experiment conducted by Bandura has a good influence on the development of psychology. Social learning theory by Bandura is based on the following three concepts. The first, reciprocal determination, is an approach that explains human behavior in the form of continued reciprocal interaction between cognitive, behavior, and environmental. Second, beyond reinforcement is an important part of determining whether a behavior will continue or not. But this is not the only safe or behavior. The last, self-regulation, is a place human as an individual who can regulate themselves, influencing behavior by regulation the environmental.
The segment you're about to see now, New York. The model pummeled the doll with a mallet, flung it in the air, kicked it repeatedly, threw it down and beat it. It was once widely believed that seeing others vent aggression would drain the viewer's aggressive drive. As you can see, exposure to aggressive modeling is hardly cathartic. Exposure to aggressive modeling increased attraction to guns, even though it was never modeled. Guns had less appeal to children who had no exposure to the aggressive modeling. The children also picked up the novel hostile language. The room contained varied play materials, and children could choose to play aggressively or non-aggressively. The children devised new ways of hitting the doll. Now, the object of interest was the novel aggressive acts, not punching the doll. And children in the control group who had no exposure to the aggressive modeling never exhibited the novel forms of aggression. And here's a creative embellishment. A doll becomes a weapon of assault.
Bandura has successfully developed a type of psychology therapy, namely behavior therapy. Behavior approach therapy emphasizes the individual cognitive dimension and offers a variety of action-oriented methods to help take clear steps to change behavior. In behavior therapy, several techniques can be applied to individual and group therapy and counseling. One of the techniques is the modeling technique or imitation. Modeling is one of the applications of social learning theory in the formation of individual behavior. In social learning theory, it is explained that individual can learning by observe others, and this observe process or this observational learning process is called modeling. In modeling technique, individual observe a model and then a reinforcement to imitate the behavior of the model. So the conclusion is one of them is that each individual can study and see individual behavior from their social environment. Not only that, individual can learning by only observing other people. In the other words, individual can learning behavior from observation of the behavior displayed by others.